Hello! Today I am going to make a donuts recipe. So I'm going to use it to make several of the Neopian donuts. I'm going to make the sugar donut, lemon sprinkle donut, purple donut, pink donut, green donut, blue donut, pink sprinkle donut, rainbow donut, and chocolate orange donut. These are the 9 types of donuts I'm going to make, because the only thing that changes is actually the icing, pretty much. So what we are going to need to make the donuts dough is 200 grams of strong bread flour, 50 grams of butter, a tablespoon of sugar, and 7 grams of instant dry yeast, a beaten egg, medium egg, and 100 milliliters of warm milk. First, we need to sieve the flour. Now we are going to add the sugar and the yeast. Just mix it in. Now we'll add in the butter. We are going to crumble this. Okay, so the butter is already incorporated in the flour and it resembles a lot wet sand. Now I'm going to make a well in the center. Add the egg, the milk. We're going to mix this to make a smooth dough. Now I need to mix this for about 8 minutes, and then we are going to cover it and let it rest for about 1 hour. This dough has been rising for an hour. It's quite soft. Let's take it out. We are going to divide this in about 12 pieces, maybe. Okay, 5 from both sides. Okay, now I'm going to make these into balls so I can shape them into donuts. These are going to rise again for about 45 more minutes after the donuts are shaped. So I'll show you when we get there. Here's how I'm going to shape them. I'm going to make a hole here. I have to pay attention because these are going to rise again, so maybe I'll leave them like this, perhaps a bit bigger, maybe like so. I remember from the recipe the hole from the donut is really wide. If I leave them like this, I'm gonna get a small hole, but I don't care because donuts have small holes, not big ones. But I think I'm gonna leave it like this and Try to adjust them. Okay, like this. And I'm gonna keep forming the donuts, shaping the donuts. The donuts have been rising for about an hour. This is what they look like. Now I am going to deep fry them at 190 degrees C until they are golden brown on each side. The oil has reached the desired temperature, which is about 190 degrees C. And now carefully with the spatula I'm going to fry each donut. I don't think this is going to work with the spatula, so the dough is really soft and I'm having some trouble picking them up. I'm following a recipe and I'm not really sure about who said 190 degrees because they are turning golden brown really quickly. I just lowered the heat and see what happens. It's already really dark. I'm going to turn them over because I don't want them to burn. I'm going to keep frying these, controlling the heat so I don't get burned donuts, and I'm going to put them on some kitchen paper to remove the excess oil, and I'll be right back. Okay, I finished frying these guys and now they have to cool completely before icing them, so that's what I'm going to do. Wait for them to cool down completely. The donuts have cooled completely, and here's what I'm going to need for the icing. I've got icing sugar, food coloring, dark chocolate to melt. This is for the orange chocolate donut. I also got orange zest. We are going to need water to make the icing, but for the lemon donut I've got lemon juice and pink sprinkles for the lemon donut, and then I'm going to use these sprinkles on the pink sprinkle donut because the icing is pink but the sprinkles are white, but I don't have white sprinkles, so this is what I'm going to use, or else these white fellas here. For the sugar donut I'm going to use either regular granulated sugar or icing sugar again. I'm going to start by making the icing base, which is icing sugar and water. This is not for the lemon donut, neither for the chocolate orange donut. This is going to be for the green, blue, pink sprinkle, and purple donuts. I'm looking for a thick consistency because I want the colors to really show. So I'm going to try and obtain a thick but rather workable paste. Adding the water has to be done little by little. I know it may sound a bit boring, but icing sugar is really temperamental. Okay, this is the thick paste I want. It's really white. So now I'm going to divide this into the number of colors I need, and then I'm going to dip the donuts in it. I've got my colors ready: pink, purple, blue, green, and some white sprinkles that I gave myself the trouble to separate. So let's start one at a time. Gotta work a bit fast because I don't want the icing to dry. Let's start by the pink. I decided not to dip the donuts in the icing because I made really small quantities. Just going to This is why I wanted a thick paste, so it wouldn't run down the sides and make it really see-through. This is the regular pink donut. Now for the pink donut with sprinkles, I'm going to use the same donut. I totally forgot I could use the same donut. Just going to cover some holes in here, some gaps. Come back here. Now I'm going to I think those are enough sprinkles. The pink sprinkle donut. Now I'm going to the purple one. See, it's already drying. This is way more purple in real life than it looks on camera. I know on camera it might seem blue, but it's not. It's really purple. They are still a bit greasy from the frying process. I did change the kitchen towels, like the kitchen paper, 3 times, and still really oily. Let's hope the taste will make up for it. Now the green donut. the green donut, and the blue donut. The blue donut, for the rainbow donut I've got the leftover colors, purple, blue and green. To the leftover pink I added red food coloring, so now I've got red, and I have already made the lemon one. I just added the lemon juice to the icing sugar, and yellow food coloring. So this is to make the rainbow. The rainbow donut has these 5 colors. Let me see, I need a guide for this one. Okay, so it's a stripe of red, yellow, green, blue and purple. Right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. So first I've got red. Okay, red. This yellow didn't come out as thick as the others, but I think I can manage. I'll have to. Okay, yellow. Should have started by the bottom, because now the yellow is all goopy and running away. That's okay. One can manage. See what I meant by seeing through? The yellow is showing the donut through the color, because it's a bit runnier. That's okay, no matter. The green, I need to put this down. I'm running out of space to hold the donut. It's okay. One can manage. Look at the yellow. Look at the runaway yellow. All right. And here you have it, the rainbow donut. I'm going to fix that red. With a bit more red. Just put more red on it. Cover the yellow. Okay, here we go, the rainbow donut. Now I'm going to make the lemon sprinkle donut. Actually, I'm going to put a bit more powdered sugar in there. I'm going to sprinkle the sprinkles by hand. I think I'm going to use them all, or maybe not too much. The lemon sprinkle donut. Now I'm going to make the sugar donut. The sugar donut. For the chocolate one, I just melted the dark chocolate. Now I'm going to add some of the orange zest. I'm going to leave some behind to sprinkle on it. Actually, it's a bit more. Chocolate is way better to work with than the icing. And here it is, the chocolate orange donut. Wait for the taste test. Okay, so time for the taste test. Not going to taste all of them because most of them are pretty much the same thing, a donut with icing. So I'm going to try one of the icing ones, the sugar one, chocolate, and lemon. Okay, I'm going to try the green one. I've got one with nothing here. Good, sweet, neutral batter with lots of icing. Pretty cool. Now this one, sugar donut. way less sweet. I could use regular granulated sugar. It would be sweeter, I believe, but I guess it's quite alright like this. Now, the lemon. I like this one because the lemon, as you may have guessed, cuts the greasiness from the donut. Really nice. And now the chocolate and orange one. I like this one too, but the dark chocolate is a bit too much for me. I love chocolate, but I must say I love milk chocolate, not exactly the dark one. Okay, so I'm sorry, I have to bite into this one just because. This one, because of the yellow, which has lemon, is a very good balance between the lemon one and the regular icing ones. Really nice. I'm sorry, I gotta bite into this one too. Really sweet, just like this one. Okay, ratings. First of all, I'm going to rate all of them except the chocolate one with a 4. The chocolate one receives a 3 because of the dark chocolate. It's way too overpowering over the donut. So this is a dough I'm used to work with. This is my go-to recipe for donuts. I'm not really sure why it came out like this. Oh wait, I know why. It's a recipe I use for filled donuts. Hello. And they are usually not, they don't have a hole in the middle. Okay, that's what went wrong with this dough. I feel like it has too much oil in it. Anyway, I hope you like it. Bye!